Now, many of you will know that we have been talking about Nio's battery swapping stations and how of a convenient it is, right? I mean, you will know that this technology, not only does it benefit the Nio users or the ONVO users that are driving Nio's sub-brand, but they also benefit the government, which we have spoken a lot about already. Now, the reason why I'm coming to you with the issue of a battery swapping station or with this technology again is that there is a video that has been trending on the streets of social media of this guy. He was traveling with his mom. He said he was going to a family gathering or something, and along the way the mother told him, the mother drives a Nio car, told him that he wants to pass by Nio battery swapping station and swap a battery, but he did not really understand what was that about. But he seemed to be, of course, very fascinated about the kind of technology battery swapping station is, right? And he took a video, or he was taking the video as they were driving to the battery swapping station. And one thing that I liked, it's obviously that video trended. I think on TikTok that video did very well. Even on X, I found this video on X. It was doing pretty good, well in terms of views, likes. And what led into me making these videos is because of the comments that I read or that I saw people saying, to say that this technology, where do the battery goes? Why are they just wasting a lot of batteries? Nio swapping out batteries and throwing them away. I realized that people don't actually know what goes in Nio's battery swapping station, which I felt like after watching that video that there must be more, of course, adverts about Nio's battery swapping station, because as it stands, under the comment section, it appears that there are people that still don't know, or many people that still don't know about this technology. And the more people get to know about this technology, the more good news it will be to Nio, because guess where people are going to turn? People are going to turn to buying Nio cars, ONVO cars, and those other brands that support battery swapping. I mean, battery swapping station, like I always say, it is the biggest mode of Nio, and it is a very, very important infrastructure because no other EV company is producing and making this. And because Nio has been not only been making and deploying this, but successfully doing it, it makes this whole game to change, right? It is a game changer for Nio. And it is for that reason that even the government has been giving massive support, which we have discussed a lot about. And I feel like there needs to be more awareness. I like the initiatives from the government because time and again in the Chinese news channel or local channels, local news channels, they are discussing about battery swapping stations or Nio's battery swapping stations. And the more they discuss about this, the more people will get to know more about the battery swapping stations, which Nio, as it stands this moment, they are deploying the 4th generation battery swapping stations. So I am happy, man. I know that video trended, but the fact that there were quite a number of people that were asking about the battery swapping station, really showing a massive interest onto that technology, it made me realize the amount of potential or the kind of potential that Nio has because of this technology. I mean, seeing that guy with the mom passing the charging stations or chargers, going to Nio battery swapping station, which, by the way, that was the 3rd generation battery swapping station. And that guy said it took them 4 minutes to complete a battery swap, which on the latest generation, which is 4th generation battery swapping station, that whole process is now taking less than 3 minutes. In less than 3 minutes, they can complete a battery swap onto that kind of technology. So seeing that, to me, I mean, as a new investor who saw how many people are really interested or were really amazed at the kind of technology which they were seeing as being shot by that guy, it really made me to be excited to see or to know that there is a massive potential. Because imagine the more people get to know about this technology, how many people are going to say, we want to buy Nio, we want to buy ONVO, we want to buy Firefly, we want to buy a Chengen, Cherry, Gili, those models, specifically those models that support battery swapping. It's going to be a lot of them, and the more people get aware of what battery swapping is all about, is the more it will boost or give a massive boost onto Nio deliveries. This is good news, man. And like I said, when I saw this, I thought of you guys coming and share this this news with you guys to say that it is only just the beginning. Battery swapping station, don't even want a chance you doubt it to say that it won't do that well. It had stood the test of time, and it has stood the test of time, and it is still expected to do very well in the future. Those that are persevering throughout the headwinds of the share price will most definitely be rewarded with time. I liked that video, and based off the numbers or the latest figures, Nio currently has over 3,160 or over 3,160 battery swapping stations, which is something that obviously the more they deploy the battery swapping station, the more users will be able to go and complete a battery swap. The more they sell their cars, the more users will go and flood the battery swapping station, and they will be able to complete or at least break even onto the battery swapping stations which they are deploying. End of this year, Nio will be having or plans to have plus 5,000 battery swapping station, and hopefully that comes to pass. Hopefully that transform into Nio or helps Nio get to profitability. I mean, if we are to do a quick calc, right, and say by end of the year, 5,000 battery swapping stations, 60 each on average, each battery swapping station out of those 5,000 battery swapping station is getting 60 battery swaps, which is what takes the Nio battery swapping station business to profitability. We multiply that by $25, right? It gives us over $7.5 million per day that Nio generates from battery swapping station. But of course, we know that not all people are paying battery swapping services, right? The $25. Worst case scenario, let's say 50% are paying, 50% are not paying. So that still gives Nio $3,750,000 per day that they generate, or that they'll be generating from those battery swapping stations. Now, can you see the massive potential that comes with this? I mean, over and above the swap service revenue that Nio generates, there is a battery rental price, which for Nio models, standard battery pack 728,000 RMB, long range battery packs, this is 100 kilowatts, 150 kilowatts, it's around 1,128 RMB. This is how much people are paying for battery rentals, and this is another revenue, by the way, for Nio when it comes to battery rentals. There is also another revenue called that Nio generates from battery upgrades. You will know that Nio offers flexibility that if you are in town, you are not going to be traveling long distance, you can downgrade maybe your long range battery, 150 kilowatts battery, to a 75 kilowatts. Or if you want to drive long distance, you can upgrade. And upgrading, there is a specific fee that you pay per day. I think it's $7 per day that you pay for that upgrade that you took, which is something that is pretty good, right? I mean, there is a lot of income streams that Nio generates from just these battery swapping stations, and I think this, all in all, it tells us one thing, and that is blue skies coming. Those that are persevering will most definitely be rewarded with time. I will see you on the next one. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and God bless you all.